everyone, good morning. Starting off the day with what looks like a stove, possibly. It's it's officially the first day of recording after daylight savings, or turn back the clock time. I don't even know what it's called. It just the change in the hours. We'll call it that. I call everything daylight savings, even though I think only one of them is daylight savings. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, looks like we're starting off with what might be a stove, judging based off the backside. That is a stove. They have seen far better days. Look at the handle on this guy. Don't think it's supposed to do that. Then this whole thing is just falling apart. Alright, I'll start off with a stove. But yes, welcome back. 2-part episode, 3-part episode, 1 video, trash picking, taco stacks. Let's find some treasure on this cold morning. Right now it's pretty chilly. 30 on the dot. So that's pretty cold. Let's find some treasure, see what happens. Trash picking, taco stacks. Let's do it. I've noticed I have worn and washed these pants and all my pants an incredible amount of time here in the fall. I don't think there's anything. These are just, yeah, it's all recyclables. This is metal. And I already got these pants dirty. Didn't take long this morning. I'll probably go ahead and when I get home after the morning shift right now, I'll probably take out these 3 pieces just because they're going to maybe be in the way of other stuff. It's kind of just a smart way to do it. Larger, odd shape items. No reason to make my life more difficult to pick up trash when it shouldn't be. All right, I actually saw this on Facebook. Posted it probably about 15 minutes ago. We're now here for the afternoon shift, but this might be the only thing I find. I did take out those other pieces from this morning. It says free scrap does not work. I probably posted about 18 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, and I was like, you know what, I gotta go back out for my afternoon shift. So I left probably about 15 minutes earlier than when I usually am. I did see a couple piles. People seem to be doing a lot of like home renovations this weekend, because I saw a whole bunch of toilets and sheetrock and all that. But aside from that, nothing really else out here. People are taking down their Halloween decor. I'm seeing a couple people doing a little afternoon project. It has got up to 52 degrees, so definitely a lot warmer and nicer than it was this morning. I feel like I stop at this house a lot over the last 2 months. What do we got out here? I thought it's not just recyclables. What the heck is this? It's a big piece of silver plate. Look at that. Wow, that is serious. Might have to look that one up. Thanksgiving's around the corner. Does it have a name on the back? Does not. That is serious. Probably brass. That'd be my guess. It does have that whole trim on the outside, which I love to, I'd really love to find a video on the internet of how they assembled those and made them so that they have that trim, because that trim is not a hard metal, it's like a pot metal. So it's kind of, you know, at least I'm kind of curious about how it even was assembled and how they made it way back when. Some things interest me. Or you can polish all nice up and have it for Thanksgiving dinner. Right there in the middle. Put the turkey on it. Talk about being out here in the boonies. Oh, don't need that. We're scrapping this one. Really tucked back in here. Guess they haven't harvested corn. I think it was in Bushkill Township, which isn't too far away from here, maybe 10 minutes or so. They had a combine going down the road and it hit a tree. Reports are that it missed a white pickup truck, and the combine ran into a tree, and the entire front of it is just like destroyed. Like, I mean, like the wheel was sideways, and yeah, just gotta think, like, some of these fields still need to be harvested. Kind of crazy. This one's actually pretty heavy. I think sometimes I wonder, like, for these, this side looks like a rug washer. This one's actually a smaller version. Something for private pet hair and all that fun stuff. I wonder if rug washers have larger motors than a normal vacuum cleaner. Like, no one ever talks about stuff like that. Not like it's life-changing information, but very similar concept. Might have very different components in terms of RPM and strength, and if you really want to get really crazy, you can say something like horsepower, but definitely strength and power. You know, it's a similar concept in what it does, but maybe it's a little bit different, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's all just a scam, get you by two. I don't know if there's anything here. I see a lot of stuff. Tiki torches, a mirror, thing of oil, can, a shelf. Are these no good, or are they still good? Nope, they're no good. That one, no good. I use those from time to time. Pair of jeans, kids' jeans. Put that in there. Well, looks like that's not gonna be for me. I use those, they're supposed to help with, like, getting moisture out of the air, almost like a dehumidifier. They fill up with water. They have little beads in them that it's another scam. I'm gonna guess these little coffee cans inside here are filled with bolts and screws and other stuff. That'd be my best guess. It's not, it's filled with garbage. I'll take it and throw it out myself. Well, it's filled with recyclables. I'll just recycle them. Having flashbacks the other day. Two kids, both didn't look both ways again. It's how does anyone, like, survive out here? I can't believe it sometimes. Kind of like those. Oh wow, cool. You see a door on top of that garage? That's kind of neat. Don't know where that goes to, but it's just a door. Alright, on where we go. Finding things this morning. Alright, so I just got home and I just got a text message from my one friend Dennis, who said that bulk pickup is in that town that I do bulk pickup in. Well, it's supposed to be usually in December, and for some reason he says they're happening right this week instead. They changed it. So I didn't know that. So I'm going to quickly load up, I guess, with some metal, and we're going to run to the scrapyard quickly and then head over there and drive around a little bit and see if we can fill up the van again, and then maybe this week's going to be all turned upside down. Maybe. But yeah, we'll see that. But yeah, my load of metal, I was planning on taking aluminum over, finally taking over this piece, but I think if I have to be quick this morning, I can't be lollygagging in a non-ferrous building. So we'll take that over, I guess, most likely tomorrow. But take out all the better stuff, and I'll just drop off iron this morning. Yeah, gotta get moving. There's something in one of the bins that I brought. That's all it's been doing for like the last 20 minutes. Kind of funny. Speaking of funny, the guy over there is dropping off something. Looks like he's dropping off a really old tractor, like a kid's tractor. Can't tell. And you probably can't tell from looking all the way over here. It's got an old tractor seat on it. That might just be like a legit old tractor. I mean, that thing looks ancient. Probably from the 30s or 40s. I can't wait to get rid of that thing. Whatever that is, that's gotta go. All right. So yeah, he wasn't joking. It really is bulk pickup week. I've seen a handful of things already. Saw this picture frame out here. Looks like a nice golf course. I don't know where that is, but it looks pretty cool. Third place. I don't know. It's a tile, paint sprayer. This looks really nice. Baltarusal lower course number 4. Par 3. It looks like it's assigned something. I'm actually going to put this up front. I don't know if it's worth anything. It's a course I never even heard of, but it looks really, really well done. Third place. Probably a lot better place than I can ever imagine being in. But yeah, we're back in town with all these red trash cans. I guess I should probably throw on a chest mount. I wonder if the people in this town even know that it's bulk pickup week. Usually, I'd say on average, 1 out of every 3 or 4 houses will have something out. There's a mattress. And right now I'm seeing maybe 1 out of 25 houses have something out. And I know, I think it is the winter season's always the slowest, but 1 out of 25 is kind of crazy as opposed to 1 out of 3 or 4. I know this road usually always has stuff. Now it looks like no one has anything out. So I'm hoping everyone even in town got the memo. Always been a huge advocate that I think they should do this once a month rather than once every 3 months. Nothing over there. Hang a right. I think I see a blue thing all the way down at the end. So that would show that 2 out of every, well, here we got something. This might be, that looks like metal, so we'll get that. That's 3 out of every, or 3 out of this whole development. Which is very uncommon. I was thinking to myself I'd come back out tonight and then do the other portions, but if we're working at like a 5% capacity as opposed to the summer months, I don't know if it'd be feasible to come out here again tonight. There's some sort of key pool. I think that, yeah, that's, I wonder why they switched it. I don't know. Maybe worried about winter months and snow and all that. I am not the rules maker here. Got a couch up here on the left. There you go. yourselves a couch. I guess seeing a fan out here. Get ourselves a fan. County waste. It's a trash can says right there. County, I feel like they changed their company. I don't think County, it might still be around. I think they could have swore they changed their name though. All right, had to stop over here at my mechanic. Funny enough, on my Jeep, I was driving it yesterday, the airbag light came on and it kept flashing and making noises in the Jeep, so I gotta get it checked out. I don't know if it just needs a new battery, if the airbag needs the battery. Just doing a little bit of research on it. Looks like airbags have their separate like reserve battery. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know. Or if there's a sensor in the steering wheel. There's like 4 or 5 different things. But there's always something, right? It's always something. However, this is pretty cool. This is what we just found. Yeah, pretty cool. I gotta figure out where this place is. Maybe it's local. It's amazing. I never even heard of it. It is signed. It looks like it's a print, and I don't understand why it says 3rd place Northern Classic, unless this person won it, or they won 3rd. Maybe they won 3rd place, and this was like the gift they received, and they just picked a random hole to make a photo out of, and this was the par 3, 200-yard par 3. I still, again, have not golfed since I think 2019. I don't think I'm golfing this year because now it's getting cold out. But yeah, thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts, more trash picking episodes. And until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.